A drowning man will grab even for the point of a sword. This proverb means that when someone is in a desperate situation, they will do anything to save themselves, even if it means taking a risk or doing something that is dangerous or harmful. It is an expression that highlights the idea of how a person's survival instinct can override their common sense and rational thinking. It is often used to describe situations where people act impulsively out of fear, panic, or desperation, without considering the consequences of their actions. Even in this world, one can taste the joy of paradise. This proverb expresses the idea that one can experience moments of happiness and contentment in this world, even though it is not a perfect place. It implies that there are glimpses of paradise to be found in everyday life, and that one can find joy and fulfillment through simple pleasures, such as spending time with loved ones, doing meaningful work, or enjoying the beauty of nature. The proverb encourages people to appreciate the good things in life and to find happiness in the present moment. Do not drain the waters of your well while other people may desire them. This proverb advises against wasting or depleting one's resources, especially when others may need them. It is a reminder to be mindful of the impact of our actions on others and to consider the needs of the community as a whole. The proverb can be interpreted in a broader sense to encourage the conservation of natural resources and the responsible use of our planet's finite resources. Even the most expensive clock still shows 60 minutes in every hour. This proverb emphasizes that time is a precious commodity that is available to everyone equally, regardless of their status, wealth, or power. It suggests that no matter how much money or resources one may have, they cannot buy or control time. It reminds us that time is a finite resource that should be used wisely and that every moment counts. A leader is not necessarily one who knows the way, but one who thinks he knows the way. This proverb highlights the importance of humility and self-awareness in leadership. It suggests that a leader does not necessarily have to have all the answers or know the way forward, but should instead be willing to listen to others, learn from their experiences, and be open to new ideas. It warns against arrogance and the dangers of being overconfident, which can lead to making poor decisions and alienating others. A man too good for the world is no good for his wife. This proverb implies that being too idealistic or perfectionist can be detrimental to a relationship. It suggests that having high standards and expectations can put undue pressure on a partner, causing them to feel inadequate or constantly judged. It encourages people to be realistic in their expectations of others and to accept their imperfections and flaws. A house divided against itself, its future is to be destroyed. This proverb warns against the dangers of internal conflicts and divisions within a group or organization. It suggests that when people are not united and working towards a common goal, they are likely to fail or face significant challenges. It is often used to describe political or social movements that are torn apart by infighting and discord. At different ages, a person feels differently. This proverb acknowledges that people's perspectives and priorities change over time as they grow and mature. It suggests that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to life and that people should be open to change and adapting to new circumstances. It encourages empathy and understanding towards people of different ages and backgrounds, recognizing that everyone has their own unique experiences and challenges. When a fool is sent to market, all the merchants are happy. This proverb implies that people who are foolish or naive can be easily taken advantage of by others. It suggests that when someone is not knowledgeable or wise, they are vulnerable to being tricked or swindled. The proverb is often used to warn against the dangers of being too trusting or gullible, and encourages people to be cautious and savvy in their dealings with others. When a habit begins to cost money, it's called a hobby. This proverb suggests that there is a fine line between a healthy habit and an expensive obsession. It implies that when something becomes a habit, it can bring pleasure and satisfaction, but when it becomes too costly, it can turn into a burden or a source of stress. The proverb encourages people to be mindful of their spending habits and to find ways to enjoy their hobbies without breaking the bank. Don't follow the majority in the wrong path, because the majority are not always wise. This proverb cautions against blindly following the crowd or conforming to societal norms without questioning them. It suggests that just because something is popular or widely accepted, it does not necessarily mean that it is right or wise. The proverb encourages people to think for themselves and to make their own decisions based on reason and critical thinking, rather than simply going along with what everyone else is doing. A person who travels knows a great deal. This proverb implies that traveling can be a valuable learning experience that broadens one's horizons and deepens their understanding of the world. It suggests that when people travel, they are exposed to new cultures, ideas, and perspectives, which can help them develop a more open-minded and empathetic outlook on life. The proverb encourages people to explore new places and to embrace the opportunities for growth and learning that come with traveling. God is a father, luck is a stepfather. This proverb suggests that while God is seen as a loving and nurturing parent, luck is more unpredictable and unreliable. It implies that while people can rely on God's guidance and support, they cannot always count on luck to be on their side. The proverb encourages people to have faith in God and to work hard to achieve their goals, rather than relying on luck to bring them success. Happiness is found in the heart. This proverb suggests that true happiness comes from within, rather than from external circumstances or material possessions. It implies that people can find happiness by cultivating a positive attitude, nurturing their relationships, and living with purpose and meaning. The proverb encourages people to focus on the things that truly matter in life, such as love, compassion, and inner peace, rather than chasing after fleeting pleasures and material wealth. He that knows nothing, doubts nothing. This proverb suggests that ignorance can lead to a false sense of confidence and certainty. It implies that when people are uninformed or lack knowledge, they may not realize their own limitations or question their assumptions. The proverb encourages people to seek knowledge and to be open to learning, recognizing that true wisdom comes from acknowledging one's own ignorance and being willing to explore new ideas and perspectives. A mother understands what a child does not say. This proverb suggests that a mother has a special intuition or understanding of her child's feelings and needs, even when they are not explicitly communicated. It implies that a mother's bond with her child is deep and intuitive, and that she can often sense when something is wrong, even if her child does not speak about it. The proverb encourages people to value and appreciate the close relationships they have with their loved ones, and to recognize the importance of empathy and emotional intelligence in our relationships. Sometimes even the liar will speak the truth. This proverb suggests that even people who are known for dishonesty or deception can sometimes tell the truth. It implies that the truth can be revealed unexpectedly or accidentally, and that people should be open-minded and discerning when listening to others, even those who are not trustworthy. The proverb encourages people to look for the kernels of truth in what others say, even if they do not trust them completely. Baseless hate is a serious disease. This proverb suggests that hate that is not founded on reason or evidence can be harmful and destructive. It implies that hatred that is not justified by facts or legitimate grievances can lead to conflict, prejudice, and discrimination. The proverb encourages people to examine their own prejudices and biases, and to work towards understanding and tolerance of others, even if they do not share the same beliefs or values. A person is lonely until he finds himself. This proverb suggests that true fulfillment and happiness can only be achieved when a person has a clear sense of their own identity and purpose. It implies that people who do not know themselves or understand their own needs and desires can feel lost or disconnected, even if they are surrounded by others. The proverb encourages people to take time for introspection and self-reflection, and to strive towards a sense of inner peace and contentment. Every man knows that he must die, but no one believes it. This proverb suggests that while people are aware of their own mortality, they often do not fully accept or internalize this fact. It implies that people may go through life in denial of the inevitability of death, and may not fully appreciate the preciousness of their time on earth. The proverb encourages people to live each day as if it were their last, and to make the most of the time they have, rather than taking it for granted. Never trust a person who hides their actions. The proverb suggests that people who conceal or hide their actions are often up to no good and may not be trustworthy. It also suggests that honesty and transparency are important qualities in relationships and that people should be open and straightforward in their dealings with others.